Well, there are already so many big men fighting this war. Maybe what we need now is a little guy, huh?
Well, I have a lot of paper cuts now.
Your brother passed out, didn't he? And got about 80 feet of paper towel. Hi, welcome back to Comedy Parenting Radio. It's the only show that lets you wear giant tortilla chips around your neck like a cape. Tortilla chips that bend up to catch rainwater in the event of a survival situation. Comedy Parenting Radio welcomes iHeart, iPod, and Spreaker listeners, as well as our fans from Austria.
Good on you, mate.
Hey, Joshua, what happened to our live studio audience we were supposed to have this week?
Well, our sponsor couldn't afford to hire all those people back, so I just took these 25 cardboard cutouts of John Wayne and set them up in chairs.
Okay, well, we're going to be talking about amusement parks. We'll be right back with the gang.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me.
Are you a failure as a parent or grandparent? Do your little ones cry for no apparent reason?
Do you have lots of money?
If you answered yes to these or any other invasive questions, we have good news for you. Treesock Press was named after a cat.
A very cute cat.
Treesock Press printed a book. That book is available in nearly indestructible hardback form and is printed with non-toxic ink so your little dinosaur can virtually eat the book. If this all seems too good to be true, you can go buy a cheap Disney book that's printed in China. Books printed in China aren't as good for teething toddlers as ones printed in Wisconsin.
What's the name of our book?
Dad the Tooth Fairy Didn't Come. This book is funnier than a root canal on a sinking ship.
I didn't know ships had teeth.
Order your copies of Dad the Tooth Fairy Didn't Come from Amazon today. Or tomorrow if you're on the International Dateline.
Comedy, parenting, radio.
Okay, we're back with Comedy Parenting Radio, and you guys, well, we got those 25 cutouts of John Wayne in the other seats, but you guys have switched places this week, is that right?
Yeah, kinda.
So what's new with you, Courtney?
I am counting down the days till ski season starts.
How many are left?
I don't know.
Josiah, what's new with you?
My little shield, my little motorbike.
You have a shield and a motorbike?
Yep, on a sidecar. With a
wow,
sidecar.
Can I take a ride in it?
Sure, if you become the size of a Lego man in
Lego.
2 days.
A Lego sidecar. Elijah, what's going on over in your neck of the woods?
I regret my actions. I regret offending my coworkers. I pledge to bring my best spirit of honesty, empathy, respect, and open-mindedness, is that even a word? Into the workplace. In this way, I can truly be a hero. Signed, Daffy Duck.
Joshua, what's new with you other than the 25 John Wayne cardboard cutouts?
Well, I have a lot of paper cuts now.
Okay, we're talking about amusement parks. And we've been to different amusement parks, most recently, even this spring, a lot of them. What's one of your favorite ones? Just name a favorite one.
Waterworld.
Yeah, I'd have to say Waterworld.
Glenwood Caverns.
SeaWorld. It had my favorite roller coaster.
What was your favorite roller coaster at SeaWorld? What's it called?
The Steel Eel.
What's so cool about the Steel Eel?
Pretty much straight down, then straight up.
Wait, is this the one that we went on that was like you feel like you're floating in the air about every 5 seconds?
Yep, and you didn't want to ride it on again, but I wanted to ride it on again and again and again and again and again.
No. I felt like I was smashed into the seat. I was about 2 feet tall, and then all of a sudden I was just kind of floating in the air for 5 seconds. Then I was smashed into the seat. Then I was floating in the air for 5 seconds, and then smashed. It went on and on.
I think the Great White was better.
What was the Great White? The one that was spun around?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way I'm going on that.
Yeah.
Caleb passed
You
out.
go upside down on it.
Your brother passed out, didn't he? No, he really did. He passed out on that. On what's it called?
The Great White.
The Great White, because from the high G corkscrew spins, right?
Yeah.
Oh my word! Who said Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park over there?
I did.
Joshua, tell us a little bit about Glenwood Caverns. What makes that one so special, other than the fact that it's close to home?
Well, it has a very nice feel to it.
What's the nice feel like? The gravel under your feet?
It feels like home since we go there
Yeah.
so much.
Well, what's unique about it? Because there are a lot of parks all around the world that are very special. There's some pretty crazy rides coming up, but
It has caves.
Oh, it has caves.
Yep.
Do you get to just wander around in them?
No, you have to get on a tour.
How do I get on a tour?
What was that?
How do I get on a tour?
By paying, I think, $5.
12.
12? By paying 12. It used to be 5.
Nope.
Nope.
Never.
It used to be 50 cents. That was in what year, Courtney?
1899, around that time.
About 50 cents back then. That was a full day's wage, though, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Okay, you're listening to Comedy Parenting Radio. We're talking about theme parks. We'll be right back.
Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you owe me, then all of this will go away.
Speak up, because you can. Your mind is a powerful tool, and so is your freedom of speech. So use it. It's what separates you from being a number to being an individual. Thoughts, beliefs, opinions, creativity. It's what makes you, you. Stand proud and say it loud. Know your rights. Know your freedom to speak. This message is brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters, Education Foundation, and the Broadcast Education Association.
You're listening to Comedy Parenting Radio.
Oh, well, son, don't wave that jacket around. Lady, could you calm your little girl down? Well, it don't bounce much when they hit the ground out here on the Duke String Trail.
Josiah, would you go sit down? And quit wandering around the studio with your eyes closed. Why are you wandering around the studio with your eyes closed?
He's trying to picture the theme park.
The people in Radio Land can't see you closing your eyes while you picture the park. Can you tell we're amateurs at those water parks?
Very much so.
Our poor phones.
Actually, I was holding all the phones.
That's the thing about the theme parks. My recommendation, guys, is take some Ziploc baggies to the theme park and don't do what we did.
For me, they gave all the phones and cameras to me, and I put them in my hat. And
I did not. I kept my phone. But what we didn't have any way to keep our cell phones dry. So we went into the bathroom and got about 80 feet of paper towel and wrapped them up and had these big wads in our pockets.
Mummified the phones.
My cargo pocket looked like I was carrying a watermelon in it. It was just a cell phone with paper towel around it. Then we would go on a ride. Then we go get more paper towel. Then we go on a ride. Then we go get more paper towel. I forgot about that. We loved Waterworld north of Denver, didn't we?
Oh, yes. It was so much fun.
Except for what happened that one time with you, Courtney, when we were standing at the bottom watching.
Well, we went to Waterworld, and I had a really bad sunburn on my back, so I was wearing a t-shirt over my swimsuit. And I went down this one water slide. Josh and I were having a race. And halfway down, I kind of got stuck, and I wasn't going anywhere.
You were just sitting there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Like sitting with your feet first, and we're looking up going, why is she sitting in the middle of this water slide not going anywhere?
I couldn't figure it out until finally I just kind of scooted myself down.
It looked kind of embarrassing. The whole water park was watching you scoot along in your rear end trying to get over the edge to where you could pick up some steam.
My shirt had apparently caused too much friction, and I had stalled out.
Oh, speaking of friction, that other race one where you lay down on your stomach on a board or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't the guy tell me that you're not supposed to drag your feet?
Because I guess he thought that you would have figured that out.
How would I figure it out? I'd never been on the ride before, and we're going down through this dark tunnel, and my feet are dragging because I'm falling off the sled, and I'm just like getting third-degree burns on the top of my feet on the slide. Who did the giant drop, the straight-down drop?
That was me.
Courtney?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that.
It was a straight-down drop.
Those are creepy, aren't they?
Yeah, it was fun, though.
Well, for those people who've never done them before, can you describe it?
Well, the water slide, it drops.
No, like walking up.
Oh.
As you go up the stairs, and people are walking down the stairs because they don't want to go on the slide. They went all the way up the stairs, and then they looked at it and went, no way, now I'm going to go down the stairs.
Yeah, which is kind of sad because there was a long line, and once they got up there, they'd been standing in line for so long, and then they walked away.
You're listening to Comedy Parenting Radio, and we'll be right back.
I don't believe it. My savings are gone. They're gone.
You're kidding.
Nope, they're gone. They're gone.
Okay, all right. Think about it. Where did you have them last?
I remember I was home, then I took them, and then I spent them on that vacation to Aruba. Then I bought this miniature suit of armor I saw in the in-flight magazine.
And that's the last you saw of your savings?
Yes.
This is so weird.
I know, right?
Weird? Not really. Not saving now means no money later. You'd be surprised how quickly a little money from every paycheck can really add up. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free ideas and easy ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
The armor is cool, though. Oops. I think I broke its gauntlet.
You broke my favorite part.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
All the counselors hate the waiters, and the lake has alligators, and the head coach wants no sissies, so he reads to us from something called Ulysses.
Captain, I must inform you, you are listening to Comedy Parenting Radio.
It's Comedy Parenting Radio, mate.
I didn't know you were from Austria.
How can you be nervous for a half hour and then say, I'm not going to do it?
That's just wrong.
Just do it. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, you walk up the stair steps, and it's a very high tower, so you just walk up to where the wind's blowing.
Buzzards circling.
Buzzards circling. And then you sit down in the trough in front before the slide drops, and the attendant says, cross your arms, cross your legs, tuck your chin in, and don't do anything different.
And it looks like they're going to let you just slide right out of a 10-story window, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It feels like you're sliding out of a window, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's a little hole in the wall that you go through. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And then you slide down, and there's a really long runway at the end of it.
Did you breathe on the way down?
Yeah.
Really? I held my breath the whole way down. If you don't keep your legs crossed, the water's going to come right up out your nose. It's true. Ask people who've not done it before.
Now, there are some people in our family that have no idea how to get in an inner tube.
I was hoping you wouldn't bring that up. The lazy river? I hate those stinking... The lazy river is supposed to be the easiest ride in the whole park.
Dad doesn't know how to climb in an inner tube.
I walked the lazy river while you guys are floating in your inner tubes, and I'm trying to get in my inner tube.
There were several large people on those inner tubes.
I think that they had like a valet person lower them down onto the tube with a crane or something.
You've been listening to Comedy Parenting Radio.
We're talking about amusement parks. Join us next time, and when you guys go...
Yeah?
You can take all those John Wayne statues with you. Bye-bye.
We have to put the board in a neutral place where no one will tamper with it. So that's here? Yes, you're like Switzerland. I don't want to be Switzerland.